Alright guys, this is Drake Shot Plays coming at you with some more Pokemon Legends Arceus content. If you guys haven't followed up with the channel, we just passed the trial with our Cyndaquil here. We actually caught a couple other Pokemon too. And now we're just on the road to getting our Pokédex, so let's go. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks to make your own Pokeballs. So they're made out of wood, guys, so they kind of make like a little crafting station, which is actually really nice because you can just stay in the field the whole time. You never have to buy stuff if you don't want to. So we're just gonna craft one of these. So this is just our way of teaching you how to craft in the game. It's pretty smooth sailing actually. Basics of crafting. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe that this is your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. Alright guys, and let's see where we're at here. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down with the Pokeballs we craft. We can make use of that power to catch them. So that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. Boom! Our Pokédex, guys. Let's go! Perfect. Alright guys, so we are actually going to start by doing some research tasks out in the field. Join me out at the field lands camp. This is where we are, guys. So, now what I'd like to do is actually save. And I want to try Pokemon Home. But you see, this guy is going to ask you to fulfill a quest for him. So we're going to work on that together. But, and you'll start seeing tasks start popping up too. So most of them are kind of easy. Like this guy here, he wants to see a Shinx. So you just talk to him, he's an artist. Yeah. I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. What did Shinx ears look like? Well, here you go, dude. And you select your Shinx, you hand it to him. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat, only the throat's my brain and the bone's thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. So there's a lot of quests out here. They'll give you different rewards. But I want to show you guys what I like to do personally, because I don't like most of these Pokemon that I caught. We're actually going to drop them off at the pasture. So we're actually going to drop a Bidoof off. Starly as well. And we'll keep Shinx until we figure it out. So now what I like to do is we're going to save right here. We got the Pokédex. So I'm actually going to save right here. And then, they want you to go do more, but, well, I guess we can do more. Why not? Normally what I want to do is I want to try adding my Pokemon from Pokemon Home into this. So I think that'd be really fun. Add a little bit of in-depth to the game. But let's get started. Let's get started catching some Pokemon. Okay guys, and this is where they teach you how to dodge right here actually. Let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokédex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokédex for you to reference at any time. See, so it shows an example. The red notifies double points, and the plain ones will actually signify only 1 point. Now here's where the shiny charm actually helps. So you have to have level 10 on each Pokemon to get your shiny charm. So yes, you do have to catch all Pokemon before you can get the shiny charm. But here's the deal. Make it easy on yourself. Just start catching them repeatedly, because most of these ones have like catch 10 of them, catch 15 of them, catch 20 of them. That really helps. Then remember super effectives. So super effective moves will actually have a double arrow on it, and it'll count for 2 points. So here's her dodge, and once you dodge like she does, it actually really does help you to dodge some stuff. Like some Pokemon will charge you, some of them will throw a flamethrower blast at you, so it's actually a really in-depth game when it comes to dodging. Alright, look, and there's more look, so I didn't show you guys this in the trial because you're really not allowed to go off the beaten path. But right here, in almost every field of research that you're going to go into to explore, there are Scarlets and Violets. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has been hinted so much in this game that it's not surprising that in, what was it, March, on Pokemon Day, they actually released Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer. Now let's share some Survey Corp's wisdom. Focus on the Pokemon with the ZL button, then press the down button to open the Pokédex. So guys, I'm going to show you this on this Bidoof. They don't really run around too much. So once you focus on them, you're going to kind of like zoom on them. See how you can focus? See how the little icon starts appearing? Now you can zoom in on him. Now you can see what Bidoof needs. So look, number caught, you need to catch 3. Number you've evolved, 1. Investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village, unknown. And if you get to research level 6, it helps your shiny chances. If you get to research level 10 or perfect, actually increases your shiny chances. So that's the secret of catching Pokemon before. We're just going to throw one right at his little red nose there. Let's see what happens. If not, I'm going to peg him with this. Alright, we're good. So now we're actually going to sneak. And you can sneak and dodge at the same time, guys, which actually really does help. Boom, we caught this guy too. That's right, stay in the ball. Get in the bag, Navy. Let's see, so we're going to creep up on this guy, and we're going to throw him a right arm pitch. Oh, I hit him right in the dome. Did you hear that weird thud? But all these items you can make like potions with. You can do a bunch of stuff with them, so just keep that in mind. And for those of you guys that like to level up your Pokemon, I'll show you how to do that too. But for right now, let's just get started by catching some Pokemon. Catch up to me once you've finished some tasks. Yeah, sure. But you know what, man? We're not going to do that. I'm going to show you guys how to do a little something I like to call XP farming. What you're going to do is actually, if you pay attention, see how Shink started growing up a level just by me throwing him? You can only throw him at certain trees. But these trees, they'll actually attack the tree and gain some experience. And it works for pretty much everything. For example, I'm going to throw Shinx at that. He's going to attack that leaf. He's going to give it to us. Boom. So you see how I was running and they spotted me? So that's kind of the secret behind it. You want to catch them unawares. Let's see if he turns around, we can clock him in the back of the dome. Boom. There we go. We got him. Oh my god. Then you see how they'll run away? Look. That one's actually afraid now. So it's actually getting further and further away from you. But we're going to just lob one in the back of this dude's head. And you can waste so many Pokeballs just throwing them constantly. And pro tip, remember to hit the X button. because you will throw an empty Pokeball at a tree when you meant to throw a Pokemon. That does happen. Alright, well, since he wants to run and hide, we're actually going to creep up on him. You see, he thought he could run. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. But once he gets in our crosshairs, we're going to clock him in the back of the dome. And he's actually going to leave his back open, which that's really good. Knock him out, man. See, and this is like how you can view from your character's eyes perspective. So you can see that Shanks wandering around, right? But we're not really going to go after too many. Oh, this one's asleep, guys. So check this out. If you crouch and you roll, go into the grass, you can actually hear the Pokemon snoring. And you see how it's a green capture card? That means that it is an easy catch or a smooth catch rate. Meaning that you should be able to catch them no problems whatsoever. So just keep that in mind as well. We're actually going to veer off to the right here. Now the reason why we're getting all these materials is that's how you're making Pokeballs. That's what the very beginning of this video is all about. You're crafting your own Pokeballs. You can also battle, of course, if you really wanted to, but... Alright, so we just threw a ball past him, and it got his attention. Now we're going to peg him in the back of the dome, so you can kind of distract him, too. Like, if you throw it this way, they're looking that way now, and you can catch them unaware, kind of. But it seems like he wants to fight, and we're ready to fight. So let's go. I don't care, man. You're done. See, and I love Cyndaquil's animation. Look at the fire on his back. He's ready to rock. That's why fire Pokemon, I just love them. They just have that fire that attracts you. Like, you know their animation's cool. Just like Centiskorch in Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's my favorite fire Pokemon from the new generations. You know, old school would be Cyndaquil. But we'll come through here and I'll show you guys what's up. So if you fight, you'll actually get into a 2 versus 1 battle. So keep that in mind, guys, because they can gang up on you and actually hurt you. So what we'll do is we'll throw an Ember down. And we're just trying to get him to half health. This one's going to throw us down with a quick attack. This one's going to do a quick attack. See, so we're about to die now. Oh, and now he's going to do a Thunder Shock. Oh, he got him. So this is what's called Starter Syndrome. When you throw out your first Pokemon and they die immediately. And it's always your starter. Every content creator's had this experience. We're going to throw down with a quick attack. They think they're tough, but we're going to whittle them down. And you can catch them. So in previous games, if you encounter more than one Pokemon, you couldn't capture just one. You had to kill them down, then capture them. But in this game, it's a little bit different. You can actually just immediately throw a Pokeball, which is actually really nice. But we're going to throw down here. See, he's looking around still. Bye. Bye, Felicia. He touched us once. That's it, man. You're done. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little something. We need to get this going because whenever your starter dies, it's serious. Because they're the strongest Pokemon in the game, probably. Like, that you can first run into. Here's a little Pichu, guys, and I don't know how we're going to sneak up on him. What we're going to do is throw a Cherry Berry. And that Pichu is going to come running. Here we go. Now once that... Ooh, clacked him right in the dome while he's snacking. Got him, guys. We got him. So Pichu is actually a really rare spawn right here in this location. Normally you do not encounter one that easily. But we're gonna creep up on this guy. I'm just gonna lob a Pokeball. He didn't even see us. Now keep in mind, Wurmple is not a strong Pokemon, but he does evolve. Remember that. So we definitely need to go heal our Pokemon, and I'll show you a quick way of doing it. You can actually fast travel to the Fieldlands camp. So once you fast travel, you need to sleep right here, right now. Just a little while. Perfect. So now our Pokemon are happy and healthy. We are actually going to drop off Pokemon that we don't need. You can also rest by talking to this guy, so it's kind of a pain. Pay attention to when you're talking to him. But yeah, because we definitely want that Pichu. We don't need Bidoof. Sorry, Bidoof. I know I said you were a good Pokemon, but... nah. In some instances, you're a good Pokemon. We're going to throw this Pichu. It's a male Pichu, guys. That's actually really nice. And we're going to just start going around catching more Pokemon. I'm going to show you a little trick to level up faster. But this isn't like a perfect way of doing it. I'm just going to show you how to do it. We're actually going to go back from where we fast traveled from. I know it's kind of redundant, but easiest way is to sneak in this game. Well, we're gonna run over here. Keep in mind, you don't have to. These wild Pokemon, you don't have to fight them if you don't want to. It's more of a let's go type of attitude, like let's rock type of attitude. You don't really need to have it if you don't want to. If you want to save your Pokemon's life sometimes, it's actually preferred. Okay, so we're going to come over here across the water. A lot of people don't go here in the very beginning, which I find confusing. See, so I just got a Firestone there, guys. So we can already get, if I had a Growlithe, I could get an Arcanine. If we have an Eevee, I could get a Flareon, which I love Flareon. But Snorlax is normally what stops people. Okay? Alpha Snorlax. People try battling him and he uses a move called Giga Impact. For you guys that's not a Pokemon fan, that's like a one-shot KO. You're done. And he'll do it to all your Pokemon. All these Pokemon are super high leveled in this area. And we're actually going to need to crouch and kind of remember to throw a berry to distract him. Now once you have him distracted, this is a Luxray, guys. This is probably a level 40 Pokemon in this area, because they don't expect people to be coming in here this early in the game. They expect you to go through the main run through of the game, but I don't do that. My playthroughs, I do what I want to do, and I go outside of the box when I do it. So we're not going to be able to catch him. He's just way too high of a level. I can tell you right now that his capture rate is just god tier probably right now. So we're actually going to run away from him because he will wreck us. And we're going to just keep going. Now you're going to find evolutions over here. You're going to find Staraptors, and they are going to want to fight you. So what I suggest doing is just sprinting away, finding a safe spot, and just sneaking. If they're still behind you, you need to watch out because they will attack you. Easiest way is to just keep sprinting. But you see that teleportation? That was an Abra, guys. So we're actually going to roll into the grass. And now you see the red eye location is gone. That means that the Staravias that were after us don't know we're here. So we're actually going to catch this Abra. As soon as he pops back up and he shows us his back, he's done. Boom. Got him in the back of the dome. Let's see what happens. Ooh, see? So now he's afraid. So he's going to be a little bit more weird. Now what we're going to do, we're going to throw a berry right over here. Once you throw a berry, he's going to come over here. He's going to eat it. As he's eating, his capture rate lowers. So you might actually get a catch on him. Boom, we caught us an Abra, guys. It's that simple. So now what we're going to do, we're going to sneak over here. See this second evolution? That's the second evolution of a Pokemon called Shanks. The one with the little star on its tail that they tell you is like going to fight you. So we actually caught him with the perfect right hand pitch. We almost caught the guy, dude. Like, it was that close to being ours. So we are still sneaking. He's looking for us though. So we're actually going to be a little bit more cautious. We're going to roll into the grass over here. And we're going to start beelining it straight this way. Hide behind trees. That's a good way to not get caught, is to hide behind trees. Now, hopo berries, if you get a hopo berry, don't use it because it actually will restore PP, which is your battle points in the game. Oh man, this guy ain't eating. Come on, dude. I'm trying to catch you. Get your right hand ready. And we're going to clack him right in the dome with that. And we're going to just move forward a little bit to get out of the way. If he wakes up and he gets mad, he's actually going to start looking around ready to fight. We're not going to fight anyone because none of our Pokemon are high enough level yet. So just keep that in mind. That you're really not supposed to be in this part of the game. Most people never come here in the very beginning. But I've never been one to follow rules. And just because my Pokemon's weak, my mind is strong. And let me tell you something, we can capture this dude. It's gonna happen. So he's gonna eat again. Once he eats again, I'm gonna lob a ball at him, and we're gonna see what happens. Oof. Oof. They're getting a little bit tougher to catch right now. We're actually going to sneak away. We're going to right hand him. Boom. We're going to roll away, guys. The reason why we're rolling away is just in case you don't catch him, you don't want to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Because they will use thunder moves on you. They're one of the few Pokemon that'll probably rock you. See, Abra will teleport if he sees you. So just keep that in mind. That's a big Abra. That one had a big old head. George Lopez head, Abra. That's the one we want to catch. It's a George Lopez Abra. Let's go. We caught him. So you see, our Pokemon are leveling up so fast because we are catching Pokemon that we really shouldn't be catching right now. And it's not a gimmick. This is just us going into uncharted territory right off the get-go. It's not a bad thing. It's just us being gamers. You want to dodge a Luxray for sure, because he'll rock you. So we're throwing this ball. We're going to try getting this Staravia one more time. And we're going to hit him with the back shot right in the back of the dome. Dang, he wouldn't get in the ball, man. See, once they have that little effect, they're pretty much impossible to catch. You can keep trying, but if you're trying to save Pokeballs, you're going to notice that it's a little bit difficult. Well, hopefully he rears up his head and we'll just peg him in the back of the dome and maybe we'll get him with something. Right in the dome, guys. Oh, yeah, that pissed him off, too. But you know what? He's got his back turned to us now. We're going to peg him in the dome again. There we go. We got him. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So now we're actually going to run. Screw it. Because I actually don't want to keep catching these Staravias and stuff. They're fine to a point, but we're not trying to capture these guys. I'm actually after a little water slug called Shallows. Or a Mr. Mime. If we could find a Mr. Mime, even better. No, each Pokemon has their own threshold. What that means is that they will stop chasing after you. So here's the funny thing. Mr. Mime's barrier will actually deflect your balls. And it's actually really funny. So the best way to catch a Mr. Mime is throw a little berry over there. And he's going to smell it. He's going to walk over to it. And we're just going to peg him in the back of the dome, man. See, and he'll keep his barrier up. And you'll just waste more balls. So that's why I threw another berry at him. Is to try to get him to just break away from his barrier. We're going to peg him. As soon as he drops his barrier, we're dropping him with the right. Wait for it. Wait for it. Drop that barrier, son. He will smell the roses. Pop! We're going to get him with one. Let's go. He was tired from holding that barrier up for so long. Oh, he got another one going. See, a Mime's one of the ones that'll mess with you a little. He'll run up on you and like start moving around. He doesn't really try fighting you. It's not that kind of a animation. We're gonna catch this Mime Junior though. And the trick is to roll. Sneak, roll. Sneak, roll. Sneak, roll. We're actually gonna throw a berry right behind him. He's gonna wake up. I should have let him sleep, but I thought he wasn't going to go to bed because he was right on us. We're going to peg him in the back of the dome while he's snacking. Man, I can't believe that. Come on, that was a perfect catch. See, so sometimes it's just all based on RNG, guys. You got to remember that. You're not always going to catch the Pokemon. And that's why it's important for you to save at the base camp, just in case you run into a shiny. You can retry it if you fail it. Because sometimes when they have that red exclamation mark, they are actually going to disappear into the void. They're going to run back into their den, so to speak. And I really want to catch that Mime. We're actually going to sneak around. Oh man, but this Gastrodon is sleeping, guys. Look at him. Pop! We got him in the back. Come on. Dang. Keep in mind, this is like a level 32 Pokemon. This is a Pokemon that's God tier compared to our Pokemon. But I like to have fun. And I like to try catching the impossible. Sometimes it's fun that way. So you don't want to move suddenly when you have a berry out, because your sudden movement will scare them and they won't eat the berry, so it'll be a waste of a berry. So he's still looking at us like, what's going on? Like, something is going on here. We're actually going to sneak away from him. I think we're going to go back to our Mr. Mime. This dude is napping. Do you see him? He's napping over here. We're going to peg him in the back of the dome. Call it a day. Boom. Level 16, Mr. Mime. That's how we do it. So guys, we're actually going to creep up on this dude again. It looks like he's napping again. Alright, so he was napping plus a back catch. Ooh, man, that's like a 99% chance of capture rate. So it sucks when you don't get him when you know you should have gotten him. But this is a big Gastrodon, guys. This is actually a really big one. We're going to sneak over here and nab a little guy. The little Shellos over here is what we're after. Because we can make our own Gastrodon too. Whenever a tree's shaking, that means there's a Pokemon in it. Whenever there's a rock shaking, that means there's a Pokemon in it. So the key is slow walking. Do not move fast. Peg him in the back of the dome, call it a day. And we just caught ourselves a Shellos, guys. That's how you do it. There's a lot of Gastrodon in this area, but I really want to catch that one because of how big he is compared to the others. But he's just so hard to catch right now that we'll probably have to wait on him. We'll have to come back. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you will catch him though. It all depends on just our RNG based chances. Your Pokeballs will fail sometimes. Now there is an Alpha Alakazam, kind of like the Snorlax, but the Alpha Alakazam is over here. You'll never catch him until you get to like rank 8, I believe, because he's just such a high level. But we're right here in the Sand Gem Flats. Most people never get past Snorlax, which is right there. So we went all this way down here. So we're actually going to fast travel back. I'm pretty happy with all the Pokemon I've already caught. Most of them are going to be pretty strong. Just a little while. We're going to rest. Perfect. Then we also need to talk to this guy because I want to drop off some of my Pokemon. I'm not going to have 2 Abras in my party. So special attack, special defense. But the George Lopez Abra is way better already. So we're going to actually go with him. We're going to grab a... Man, all of them are female. It's so weird to have a Mr. Mime that's running around and using a barrier. And he's blocking your Pokeballs. So we're going to actually end off the episode here. And we're going to continue where we left off. Anyways, guys, please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Take care.